Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen of the Pentateuch of penicillin, of the pentagon, of the pentagram, the pentalpha, the pentalef, the 5 A's, angles, angels of L, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel. Why do you think the letter I is a vertical L line? Lion of Leo, of the masculine. The masculine principle in mysticism is symbolically the vertical line of the number 1 of the penny, the 1 cent. Of the copper penny, of the pence, pennies from pence in England, the 1 cent, 1/100th, 1 century, 1/100th, 1 year of 100 years. The number 1 is equivalent to the syllable pen, as in open, open the door, the daleth of the 4th letter, of angelish, anglish, language, languid. We're at the end now of Hare Krishna. This is the 33rd part. I've been reading the BHAGAVAD GITA to you. I'm not sure which month it was when I started. It's been a while now. (33) of Christ crucifixion at Golgotha, Calvary, place of the skull. And then you get Genesis 33 on page 33 here, and Genesis 32:30. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel. El, God. That's the Phoenician phonetic for God singular. Single L. For I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. I am saved from encountering God directly. Where? What's Jacob's ladder? The spine of the binding book of your body, with its Genesis genetics of its beginnings and its revelations death, and its beginning, middle, and end. It's the right, left, center, scientor of the spinal binding, holding it together, tog ether. Jacob is supplanter. It means Jack is from Jacob, meaning supplanter in Hebrew, Yaakov, or thief, as in hijack, steal, heel catcher. And then he becomes Israel after striving with God. Israel, he who strives with El, God. Final chapter 18 of the Bhagavad Gita of Hare Krishna. Verse 54, chapter 18. The highest devotion. Having become one with Brahman and tranquil in spirit, he neither grieves nor desires. Regarding all beings as alike, he attains supreme devotion to me. Through devotion he comes to know me, what my measure is and who I am in truth. Then, having known me in truth, he forthwith enters into me. Application of the teaching to Arjuna's case. Doing continually all actions whatsoever, taking refuge in me, he reaches by my grace the eternal, undying abode. Surrendering in thought all actions to me, regarding me as the supreme, and resorting to steadfastness in understanding, do thou fix thy thought constantly on me. Fixing thy thought on me, thou shalt by my grace cross over all difficulties. But if from self-conceit thou wilt not listen to me, thou shalt perish. Verse 59. If indulging in self-conceit, thou thinkest I will not fight, vain is this thy resolve, nature will compel thee. That which through delusion thou wishest not to do, O son of Kunti, that thou shalt do even against thy will, fettered by thy own acts, born of thy nature. The Lord abides in the hearts of all beings, O Arjuna, causing them to turn round by his power, as if they were mounted on a machine. Fleeing unto him for shelter with all thy being, O Bharata. Flee unto him for shelter with all thy being, O Bharata, Arjuna. By his grace shalt thou obtain supreme peace and eternal abode. Thus has wisdom more secret than all secrets been declared to thee by me. Reflect on it fully, and do as thou choosest. Final appeal. Final appeal. Verse 64. The Bhagavad Gita. Krishna's dialogue with Arjuna. Listen again to my supreme word, the most secret of all. Well beloved art thou of me. Therefore I shall tell thee what is good for thee. Fix thy mind on me. Be devoted to me. Sacrifice to me. Prostrate thyself before me. So shalt thou come to me. I promise thee truly, for thou art dear to me. Abandoning all duties, come to me alone for shelter. Be not grieved, for I shall release thee from all evils. The reward of following the doctrine. Verse 67. Never is this to be spoken by thee to one who is not austere in life, or who has no devotion in him, or who is not obedient, or who speaks ill of me. He who teaches this supreme secret to my devotees, showing the highest devotion to me, shall doubtless come to me. There is none among men who does dearer service to me than he, nor shall there be another dearer to me in the world. And he who studies the sacred dialogue of ours, by him I would be worshipped through the sacrifice of knowledge, so I hold. And the man who listens to it with faith and without scoffing, even he, being liberated, shall attain to the happy worlds of the righteous. O Partha, has this been heard by thee with thy thought fixed to one point? O winner of wealth, has thy distraction of thought caused by ignorance been dispelled? Conclusion. Arjuna said, destroyed is my delusion, and recognition has been gained by me through thy grace, O Krishna. I stand firm with my doubts dispelled. I shall act according to thy word. Samjaya said. Thus have I heard this wonderful dialogue between Vasudeva, Krishna, and the high-souled Partha, Arjuna, causing my hair to stand on end. By the grace of Vyasa I heard this supreme secret, this yoga taught by Krishna himself, the Lord of Yoga in person. O King, as I recall again and again this dialogue, wondrous and holy, O Kesava, Krishna, and Arjuna, I thrill with joy again and again. And as often as I recall that most wondrous form of Hare Krishna, great is my astonishment, O King, and I thrill with joy again and again. Wherever there is Krishna, the Lord of Yoga, and Partha, Arjuna, the archer, I think there will surely be fortune, victory, wealth, and morality. This is the 18th chapter entitled The Yoga of Release by Renunciation. Here the Bhagavad Gita Upanishad ends. The Bhagavad Gita and the Brahma Sutra have the same status as the Upanishads. For this reason, the Gita may be called Bhagavad Gita Upanishad. Namaste, aloha, Hare Krishna, hallelujah.